25 million blind people in the world right now. Let's make that 0.
We're talking about genocide and assault on them. Love it. Let's do it. They'll never see us coming.
Listen, I'm not racist.
Brother, man, you good. You alright, because I didn't see that motherfucker either. Bro, I'm talking about, bro, I just see a pair of socks just like running at me, bro.
Tiny bit of cheese.
Like that.
That's too much, that's too much! Whatever,
Sorry,
man, it's fine, it's fine.
You alright, kid?
I'm hungry. That looks good.
Else?
That's it.
But how do you expect me to roll this?
Just figure it out, man.
Buddy, I can't roll it, buddy. Like I can't fucking roll it! What are you doing?
Well, maybe you shouldn't have put so much fucking cheese. He told you don't put all that goddamn cheese on there. You the one put all the extra add cheese on there, and you mad at him because you can't roll the fucking burrito.
If you feed your kids frozen pizza and chicken nuggets and other frozen foods for dinner, you are a terrible parent. I don't care how busy you are. Find the time. Find the time to microwave them.
As a personal trainer and nutritionist, this is terrible parenting. You can't microwave your kids.
Now, with that kind of attitude, you can't. As a motivational speaker, let me tell you, you can do anything you set your mind to do. Don't let anyone on the internet tell you otherwise.
I love the optimism, but as a clinical psychologist, I am going to tell you otherwise. Telling parents they can do anything they set their minds to is toxic positivity. And if you're struggling, it's not because you're not trying hard enough. A better message might be, if they don't fit in the microwave, try the air fryer. It's quicker.
As a medical doctor with a master's in nutritional research, I can tell you that most air fryers are in fact smaller than most microwaves. So if you're struggling to fit your kids in either of these, then dip them in seed oils and try the oven.
As a fitness coach specializing in fat loss, I can tell you that cooking with seed oils is a terrible idea. All fats contain 9 calories per gram, and baking increases the glycemic index of your food. You should steam your kids to reduce the calories and maintain their nutrient density.
Steaming? Where are you going to get a steamer that large? As an old fat woman in the Midwest that reviews crazy cooking content, I've got to say the only way to do this is barbecuing. Do it low and slow over a fire at about 250. Use a fantastic binder, your favorite meat rub, rotate it every half hour, use some apple cider vinegar, and your end result is going to be out of this world.
If you call me a colonizer, I'm going to make you fucking cry, and I'm not going to feel bad about it, okay? It's not my fault that my ancestors were better at fighting than yours. Okay, it's not my fault your ancestors were so bad at fighting they got fucking colonized. Maybe your ancestors should have fucking fought better. Maybe your ancestors should have been better at fighting. But no, they fucking sucked at fighting, and that's why we won. Not my fault. Maybe your ancestors were just weak little bitches.
Back with another apple. And I'm here once again to help and try and make sense and help you all understand what this individual is trying to say. You know, kind of like speaking for a child. So what she's saying is that herself and her ancestors, that they are the superior apple. The one that rolled into a full orchard and said, wow, empty land. Guess I'll take it. Better fighters, she said. Better warriors, I guess. But that's a really funny way to describe showing up with axes, guns, dynamite, and an invisible rot. An invisible rot that wiped out half the orchard before anyone even knew what had hit them. If that's strength, that's a pretty convenient kind. Less warrior, more biological plot twist, if you will. Then your apple builds fences around what's left and goes, see? We made this. I'm sorry, man. You didn't plant the orchard. You just showed up, erected it, and renamed it. Now go ahead. Keep polishing that apple. Shine it up real nice. Polish it real good. But just don't confuse the shine with the truth.
So someone in a small fat category may not struggle getting on an airplane, but someone in a mid fat or super fat may not be able to use even the airplane extender. So that's where that comes in, and like the privilege levels of like what fat means to different people.
Bitch, fat means fat. If you got one of these things right here, you're fucking fat. Losing privileges cause you're fat. Bitch, you're fat cause you're privileged. Matter of fact, who raised you? Cause you don't say grace before dinner. I just know you don't. You can't be gluttonous and unappreciative at the same time. That's fucked up. Just quit trying to get in where you don't fit in, and problem solved. You ain't gonna catch my fat ass swinging on no motherfucking porch swings. I don't get involved in those type of activities. That's not for me. You invite me to the cookout, my fat ass is coming, and you're coming to get me. But don't come and get me in no two-seater vehicle, because I ain't getting in that motherfucker. Come get me in the Ford F-250 Super Duty, or bring me a plate after the function.
Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, airplanes, it's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales, everything.
My chicken has been trying to hatch this egg for 2 months, and she finally kicked it out of her nest, so I'm gonna open it up and see what it looks like inside.
You about to wish you hadn't.
I came outside because it's probably gonna stink, but it's interesting because it sounds like the egg almost like shrunk.
Yep, that's because the egg is rotten and is full of air instead of egg white.
I actually wanted to take out earlier, but I just wanted my chicken to realize that it's not fertile, and she finally did. She kicked it out of her nest. She's not broody anymore.
Nah, chicken's almost hatefully stupid. She didn't realize nothing. She just got bored and left.
So...
Don't do that. I told you. I specifically told you not to do it. Now you all... I hope your face gets stuck like that. White girls always got to investigate. You as bad as my wife. Got out here singing Caucasian spiritual. Honestly, I'm surprised the smell ain't took her out.
That was...
There it is. When Jesus walked.
One of them, I did not think the egg was going to explode.
You better go wash your hands with some damn water.
Everybody in the comments is going to be like, everybody knows this.
I knew it.
Oh my god. That smells like a fucking egg fart. That is sulfur rich. Oh my god.
Honestly, I'm shocked the yolks are yellow.
Oh, wow. That was really smart. Be really happy you didn't have to experience that like I did.
Why you dump it right onto your porch? Now you're going to have to smell... You... Pray for these people. What is it now?
What's one hill you die on? Y'all not gonna like me for this one.
That's okay, Billy. I don't like you that much anyway.
Eating meat is inherently wrong. And then the other thing is, two things cannot coincide. I love animals. I love all animals so much, and I eat meat. You can't do both. Sorry.
What a strange conceit. I eat pussy, yet I love it.
Yeah, that's right.
You can eat meat, go for it. You can love animals, but you can't do both.
Yeah, that's right. Sing your pretty little song about how much you love animals. Same way you liberal white women love black people. From a safe distance, blind to the blood-soaked consequences of your sanctimony. Don't get excited, conservatives. I'm not a Hodge twin, and I'm not one of you either. I'm just a tall, tired Indian, waiting for the rich and powerful to stop forcing us to ride this land like we stole it. What? You thought the beige is because I'm half white? The only difference between omnivores and vegans when it comes to animal suffering is proximity. The omnivore has to look at the thing that died so that they might eat. But the vegan never has to see the foxes and raccoons and deer and squirrels and snakes and rabbits and voles caught up in the teeth of the combine at the oat and wheat harvest. They don't see the bee colonies collapsing so they can have almonds and cashews. They don't see the hundreds of millions of animals that die as pesticides are relentlessly applied to fruit orchards and vegetable fields. They don't see the mountain ecosystems being ripped out of the Andes so that farmers can plant enough quinoa for export. I promise you that a keto bro eating grass-fed and grass-finished beef is killing fewer animals and destroying fewer ecosystems than just about any vegan. But of course, the reverse is often true, meaning that as with most things, everything is context dependent. And in this case, the context is how much can a person afford to be ethical? And the answer is most people can't afford it. Why? Well, so that people like you can have $100 million net worth and go to Coachella and tell us how much better you are than the rest of us. So tread lightly, Billy, because we could always start eating celebrities.
Well, that was wildly distasteful and corny and lame. What a loser. If it's so hard for you to come inside from playing outside all day and then pick up your phone and, read about Jeffrey Epstein sex trafficking and raping young girls and seeing what AI is doing to our planet and seeing what ICE is doing, what's happening in Iran and Gaza, and the U.S. is part of it. If it's so hard for you to come inside from your play day and see that on your phone, please try and imagine how hard it is to actually be going through those things. If you're exhausted just skipping through reels of people so upset and affected by this, practice just being a somewhat decent human and imagine what that must be like to go through any one of these insanely terrible things. I know that daddy's paid for you to go live in Hawaii and go jump off rocks all day, but insane terrible things are going on, and you can go outside and play and be a good person at the same time, you can live a fruitful, happy life without being an ignorant little piece of shit. And we're seeing it more and more from these lifestyle and fitness influencers. There's this one guy, Crew, really cool name. But I saw one of his videos came on my feed and it was like, guys, the reason you're so sad is because you keep on looking at what's happening in the world around you and you're not focusing on yourself enough. And it's like, yes, dog, you're right. You're right. That's very insightful. That is why we're upset and sad. Because insane, terrible things are happening in the world around us. And yes, it is so nice to get to, play all day and run and have our whole lives taking videos with our iPhone and fitness, but people are dying. So you can play and have fun, but maybe use your platform in a somewhat useful way. Or just don't even say anything at all. If you're too much of a pussy to stand up for anyone, you don't need to actively attack people who give a shit about other people, It's so easy to not be a piece of shit. It's so simple. That's all. Happy Thursday.